This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Washington State Athletics is offering free tickets to Saturday's game for the Freeman High School community.
The stalemate on the state capital budget is causing the postponement of some big construction projects in Grant County.
The child car seat checkup event held Wednesday in Mattawa is drawing some serious concerns.
The stage was set last night for Big Bend Community College volleyball.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Mattawa used to be known as the city with the highest crime rate per capita in Washington state. However, it no longer holds that title. Now, the farming town of about 4,500 people is being called the safest, according to a study done by Safewise. Safewise is an online authority for safety and home security news. Mattawa Police Chief Joe Harris says one reason crime has dropped dramatically is the downfall of local gangs.
Yes, we have a lot less gang members living in this area now than we did 5 years ago, a lot less than 10 years ago. Some of that is through enforcement. There's been several cases in this area of the county within the last 5 or 6 years, homicide cases, drive-bys, rapes, that kind of thing, that have sent a lot of people to jail, sent a lot of people to prison. So there's less gang membership here now because of that.
Harris says better transparency between the community and the police department plays a huge factor as well.
So we've been building those relationships. The community is a lot more comfortable now to come to the police and report things to us. Another area that we've had to work in is immigration. Letting the community know this doesn't say immigration on it. I don't care about your status. If you're a victim of a crime, we want to help you. If you're a suspect in a crime, we want to arrest you. That's it. We're not looking at anything else. And so there's been some work to overcome that bridge. There's also been some work within the community. Different community groups that have come together and built little coalitions around different neighborhoods and stuff to get more people involved, know your neighbor kind of thing. Another thing that we've pushed with some of our property crime issues like vehicle prowls and burglaries is when we respond to the scene, and in that conversation we say, well, hey, do you know your neighbors? Well, maybe this is a good time to go introduce yourself and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to be out of town for a couple of days. Do you guys mind watching my stuff? Call the police if you see something, that kind of thing.
The other Grant County city to crack the list was Ephrata at 94. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News.
Child car seat checkups are designed to educate parents and keep kids safe when they're in the car. But an event held Wednesday in Mattawa drew some serious concerns. During the 2-hour event, 42 car seats were checked, and of those, 90% were not installed correctly. But it was the number of kids who arrived without a car seat that were even more concerning.
10 of those children that showed up to the event were not in a car seat at all, so they were able to leave a lot safer than they arrived. We gave away 20 different car seats between convertible seats, booster seats, that kind of thing. And it's really just about keeping as many families and children safe as possible as we can.
Sergeant Josh Sainsbury, who heads the Grant County Sheriff's Office Motor Traffic Unit, said seeing the numbers from the Mattawa event should raise some eyebrows.
It is concerning. Hopefully, a lot of the excuses we get on traffic stops is they're going from home to school, so they're just kind of in a hurry. But more often than not, I don't think they have the knowledge and they don't take the time to buckle their kids. And that's a concern because we don't want to see injured children on the roadway.
The task force, along with the Grant County Health District and Columbia Basin Health Association, are holding another checkup event on September 27th from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at Soap Lake City Hall. Certified technicians will be available to show parents how to properly install a car seat or booster seat and can let people know if their child's seat needs to be replaced or upgraded. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family Pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag, what's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata. The stalemate on the state capital budget is causing the postponement of some big construction projects in Grant County. The budget was supposed to be approved by June 30th of 2017, but differences on the Hearst decision prevented the budget from being okayed by the legislature. Unfortunately, a number of construction projects are being pushed back because of this. iFIBER 1 News spoke to Grant County Senator Judy Warnock on Wednesday.
We're not really being truthful with each other on why, and that's, I'm talking both sides of the aisle, on why this is so important and why it's taking so long to get done. We had an amendment, we had the bill, we thought we were ready to go June 30th, and it all fell apart in the House Democrat caucus.
Projects delayed because of this include the water replacement project in Ephrata, the 5 school construction projects in Quincy, the expansion of the Odessa Aquifer, and many more.
It's an issue of our state having control over our natural resources.
If the capital budget isn't approved by spring of 2018, it could result in missing an entire construction season, costing millions in employee lost wages, billions in property values, and hundreds of jobs. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News.
Washington State Athletics is offering their support for the Freeman High School community affected by last week's shooting by offering free tickets to Saturday's game against Nevada. Tickets will be available to families, friends, and staff at Freeman High School. Community members can claim their tickets by showing their Freeman student or faculty ID or driver's license at the Cougar ticket office the day of the game. The number 18 ranked Cougars face a winless Nevada team on Saturday, with a showdown against number 5 USC coming up next week in Pullman. WSU is looking for their first 4-0 start since 2011, while Nevada is off to its worst start since opening the 2009 season, going 0-3. The Wolfpack suffered a 30-28 loss to FCS opponent Idaho State last week. The Cougar offense was able to get things going last week in their 52-23 win over Oregon State. Quarterback Luke Falk threw for 6 touchdowns, and receiver Tavares Martin Jr. hauled in 10 passes for a career-high 194 yards. Kickoff for Saturday's game is set for 3 p.m. on the Pac-12 network. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
The stage was set last night for Big Bend Community College volleyball. The Vikings were searching for their first win of the season in their conference opener when they hosted NWAC opponent Blue Mountain Wolves. Blue Mountain jumped ahead early, taking the first set 25-15, but that was the only set that Big Bend let up easily. Big Bend went on to take the second game 25-19, and the third game was a battle, with neither team being able to pull away from the other until the very end. The score was 20-20 when Blue Mountain put on the gas and won 25-20. Big Bend took the fourth game in another intense fight. The Vikings finally put away the Wolves 27-25. Blue Mountain outlasted Big Bend in the final set to win 15-9 and to take the match 3-2. Saturday, the Vikings will be at home again, hosting Treasure Valley. Both teams will be searching for their first conference win. I'm Adam Chakosky for iFIBER 1 Sports.
Well, fall is in the forecast. From the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, I'm Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast this week. Starting it out in the mid-60s with partly cloudy skies, lower 60s for your Tuesday with a chance of rain as we move in through Wednesday. Not a lot of accumulation, but still could see a chance of it. By Thursday, start to dry out into the weekend, low 60s again, but by Friday, Saturday, and into next week, we'll start warming up in the mid-60s and then once again get back into the 70s. For iFIBER 1, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.